Hello, this is Michael Christopher again. It is now July 6th, and I need to post again from what happened where left off last time because uh, I've confirmed now it's the state of Connecticut, possibly still the federal government. Uh, but I've learned a few more things in regard to the mental health and how they're pushing people through the system for money. I've got a first person witness account of this, and once again, I'm not the best communicator, but I'm not crazy, and through these emergency protection orders, they're really they're harassing people, and then they're pushing it into the families, so the families thinks they're a little unhinged, so they go along with this extreme risk protection order in this, at least in the state of Connecticut, how they're doing this. And this has been incorporated with Hanwha Aerospace, my family, unfortunately. Uh, and, the fact that I haven't made good decisions around this neighborhood of South Windsor and East Hartford. But I haven't broken the law. I haven't broken the law. At least I haven't tried to prosecute me for anything. I could have done a better job in some places, but I never harassed people, never threatened anyone, never tried to hurt anyone. There's been many instances where people, especially I had to report at one of my jobs, that this guy punched me. I didn't fight back. I called the cops. I had to go to the cops just for the record, thankfully. And I didn't press charges on the guy because I wanted to keep my job. I go back to my job. They fire me for no reason because they were pushing my buttons. But that's another story, because this all leads back to the state of Connecticut and Big Brother nowadays. It's we're living in some scary times, but just know I'm not crazy, and people are pushing my buttons to make me still. I think to make me a domestic terrorist. I foreshadowed this whole red flag law thing, and it's come to light that if you don't have guns, they'll just make you out to be crazy and push this emergency protection order to take away your gun rights. It's not right. And I've been harassed, manipulated, and they've involved my family now. Just by presenting a few ideas, they can get your family to go along with it, and it's not right. But I'm going to start a channel because I've come up with a couple ideas. Like I said, I had to destroy my house. People are harassing me in the neighborhood, and it's not right. They're trying to push me out of town. I said, screw it, for my peace of mind. Remember, it's all about your peace of mind. And I have a good peace of mind right now when people aren't harassing me. Once they got enough evidence for this extreme risk protection order and committed me for involuntarily for 30 days, close to 30 days, close to a month. I wasn't allowed a lawyer. I filled out an appeals process. They lost the paperwork. I'm not making this stuff up, and there's a lot of convenience into all this stuff. They got a system here. They're pushing people through for the money. Think about how much money is involved. A lot of these people are low income people, like myself now because I'm unemployed, and they're pushing on medical insurance on these people, and then they're drawing out the system to get as much as they can out of it, but also try to make it out like they're crazy. They're trying to make it like I'm bipolar, this and that. Simply isn't the case. I am simply a victim of circumstances they have put me through. And I've decided at this point, I'm going to continue to record and spread the message of what the wrongs that are going on, and it's not right. I've made wrongs in my life, but I've never been a risk to anyone. I've gave people a piece of my mind, and I'm going to continue to give people a piece of my mind, especially as these things continue. So follow along, because I've made a couple decisions. Because when they started all this stuff, especially towards the end of it, it can make you question your sanity a little bit after they're harassing you and all this stuff. And I've come to the point now. You want to make it like I'm bipolar? Well, I'm gonna have a over this course of time. I'm going to post post as much as I can on here just to prove my sanity, and I'm gonna relocate to Oregon because over there you can euthanize yourself. Okay, not that I want to do that, but now they've proven me a point where I'm gonna sell this house, get a little bit of money. It's time for a new start, and in a place that people seem to be just like me, a little strange, and but also where it's legal to euthanize yourself when you've got a mental disorder. So if they want to do that to me, so I'm going to give myself a year. I'm going to give myself a year here. Leave it up to me, just me. I gotta cut off communication from my family. I love them, they're family, but a lot of things aren't being. I feel I got to keep saying like I feel. I feel like just so I don't hurt so many feelings. Well, I feel like people aren't being totally honest with me right now, and I really would like to file a lawsuit, but like I said, this involves the state of Connecticut and my family. And do I really want to bring this? If I pursue this, it could only make things worse. And I'm not trying to make anything worse. So I'm just gonna sell my story, give myself a year. With the money I'll have, I'll be able to get over there, get a place for a year, and rebuild something. A stable person will be able to do that, find a job, and create a living for himself. I'll be able to have hopefully close to $20,000, maybe a little bit more, and that's enough to get by for a year. And if over that time the public thinks that I'm a crazy person and and I can't get through or provide for myself, then I'll euthanize myself. But right now, I want to live. I love breathing fresh air. I love being outside, especially this time of year. It's the only thing that's keeping me going right now is the breath of fresh air. And so I decided I'm going to do this, and I'd encourage everyone to follow along because it's going to be a journey for me, and it could be for everyone else, and the mental health awareness that they're trying to push, but also pushing people through the system through that and getting that money. So I'd encourage everyone to follow along and leave your comments. I don't care. At this point, say what you want to say because people are making me out to be something I'm not, even though I'm just trying to be as honest and open as I can be because the state of Connecticut, I have confirmed, is violated in my civil rights up to this point, to the point where they, they took away my rights to own a gun, which I don't care. What I care about right now is the record of my mental health, and they're trying to take that away from me. So please follow along and see where this leads. Thank you. Michael Christopher, tuning out.